I always talk about Bitcoin, but I don't really like it because I'm in the space since a long time. Those who are know that it is not the best tech available in the space. So you need to make a decision when it comes to investing. Some percentage of the bag is momentum investing because you know that there is momentum and narrative, and other things are there because you believe in the technology and it has utility. So these are two different things. Like for me, the ETF approval was more a negative thing than actually a positive one, because think about it. Like now, for 14 years, you could buy Bitcoin on exchanges, decentralized, whatsoever. But never in the history of Bitcoin, an institution could legally use the money of their clients to buy an asset, to buy Bitcoin in this case. So people think that now where the Bitcoin ETF is launched, that now they can buy Bitcoin. But in my opinion, they already bought the whole time Bitcoin exists. Not officially, so they had some reserves. They bought, like the Grayscale Trust. They already owned 600,000 Bitcoin before they got their ETF approved. So what does that mean? That means that if they never could legally buy Bitcoin for their clients, but they did before they are creating an ETF to sell them and having them backed in what they bought all these cycles, they basically can now sell their Bitcoin on the markets legally with clarity. It's the first time in the history of Bitcoin that the banks now really can control the price however they want. I mean, the volume are not great enough yet, but eventually, when they have enough market share, this will all change. And it's the first time since its existence that it is that way. So, do you remember at the beginning when people said to XRP holders, yeah, it's a banker's coin, it's a shit coin, it's a project made for the banks, etc. So every Bitcoin holder wanted basically the banks to be out of their game. But now today it's a complete opposite, because now the Bitcoin maxis scream for the banks to adopt their Bitcoin. For what? The moral of what Bitcoin was is gone. Now it's gains. Before it was attack, an opportunity, a door. But today, none other than making money, a store of value, like gold, for example. Maybe it's better than gold because it's more transportable whatsoever. But in my opinion, it's old technology when it comes to blockchain. It's not the most efficient. Yes, the bankers, coin, etc. How wrong they were. It's not just that they were wrong. They spit it in our face for owning XRP, and now they scream for the banks to buy their coin. And they still talk about decentralization and owning your own money and controlling the markets basically through hodling over a long period of time, pushing the price higher. But now they basically let the banks come into the markets, and they have trillions and trillions of dollars to do with the price whatever they want. So now, as I said, it's all about money. So now the banks are cool, no? Because they push their price. People always try to defend their bags, which is normal. Like, nobody wants to hear something bad about a coin they put hundreds of thousands of bucks into it. So everyone always has a clear reason, or let's say the smart investors have a clear reason why they buy something and a clear interest. And today, with the majority of people, the clear interest is just access and money. They don't really care what Bitcoin will do for them in the next 20 years or any other cryptocurrency, XRP, Ethereum, Solana, all these other chains. I mean, there are a lot more. Now, I believe this bull run, there could be a layer one, ZK Sync, for example, that could blow off. Um, but yeah, there are so many different layer ones, so many different layer twos. I'm still a big believer in layer ones because if layer ones don't work, I mean, layer twos can't work. It's impossible.